Hello,
We are the Group 007 from BSPA 101 of STA College, San Jose del Monte. And we are here to present a short discussion about the concepts of physical self, sexual self, and material self of an individual.
first, let's talk about the physical self.
Physical self refers to the body. This marvelous container and complex, finely tuned machine with which we interface with our environment and fellow beings. The physical self is the concrete dimension, the tangible aspect of the person that can be directly observed and examined. Scientifically, however, this important aspect of ourself seems to have lost somewhere between the Eastern detachment and Western narcissism. So much so that sufficient theoretical development on this issue is lacking. However, directly or indirectly, the discussion on physical self has found a place in various schools of psychology, like psychoanalysis, behaviorism, humanism, with some of its most ardent exponents and followers dealing with the issue in varying proportions.
Next is the sexual self.
Sexual self refers to the totality of oneself as a sexual being, including positive and negative concepts and feelings. According to Snell and Papini of 1989, sexual self-concept is describable along three dimensions. First is sexual self-esteem, sexual depression, and sexual preoccupation. However, sexual self can change through time or may be different from one's original biological identity, sexual behavior, and their sexual feelings towards other people. Moreover, the sexual self can be explained truly with the help of what we call the genderbread cookie.
The genderbread cookie is a visual representation of one individual's sexual self. It contains four divisions, namely gender identity, gender expression, sexual orientation, and sex characteristics. But first, let us differentiate the word gender from sex, because most of the time, these two words appears to be confusing to a lot of people. Gender pertains to the way we feel or think of what we are. Therefore, the gender identity is about the state of being feminine or masculine. Although there are times that no matter what your sex is, your gender identity may not be feminine or masculine at all. For example, me, your speaker. Although I can say that I am a female, my gender identity can be either a little feminine or a little masculine. It depends on how I think of myself. Sex, on the other hand, pertains to a person's biology. Normally, there could only be two divisions, which is a male and a female. But did you know that there is a third sex that lies in between called intersex? This means that one individual was born either male or female. The reason is that an individual may have been born having two of the genitals, chromosomes, or hormones that only exist in a male or a female. Gender expression pertains to the way one person behaves or shows who they are. For example, there are females who like wearing dresses and other pretty things, but there are also females who like wearing not so girly attires like pants and shirts. For this matter, almost everything in the world is gendered, from clothes, expressions, hairstyles, even colors. But the idea of gender expression is free, for it depends on whatever culture you have in a society you belong, and of course, your comfort and satisfaction as a person. Sexual orientation pertains to the state of your attraction. If you are a woman and get sexually attracted to men, or vice versa, you are called a heterosexual. If you are either a man or a woman and get sexually attracted to the same gender as yourself, then you are called homosexual. However, if you are either attracted to both gender, you are called bisexual. Additionally, there are also those who are called pansexual, who gets attracted to a person's personality more than their sexuality. And asexual, wherein some people do not feel any sexual attraction to others at all. Asexual people may still date and love, but they are not interested for sexual relationships. And the last topic, material self.
According to William James, material self is everything that a person have or consider as theirs, including the body, material possessions, beliefs, and reputation. According to James, material self is comprised of various components. Specifically, the body as the basic component, the various possessions that we have in life, and also our family and friends who influences us with the development of our identity. All of these contribute to whether we are accepted or not in the world we live in. I will set my own example to discuss the reasons for materialism. For me, my family, friends, clothes, shoes, makeups are the material things who and which reflected myself. Those examples was the possessions that gives me security, happiness, and boost my self-esteem and self-confidence. Another example is having an iPhone, branded clothes and shoes. Drinking coffee in Starbucks is a manifestation of a good social standing. It gives recognition. Having the ability to find things that will define yourself or your life and achievement. This defines who you are and what you are capable of. Moreover, this will lead you to the direction and knowledge on what to prioritize and what will lead you to better establishment of who you are and what you want to be.